Can we all say a big sawadee kap or a big hello? 1, 2, 3, hello. Okay, you're all awake in here, that's great. My name is Kim Encel, and I am here representing the UNESCO Bangkok office, and also here to introduce our fantastic Youth and Sport Task Force members who are about to join us on the stage and talk about sport and the Sustainable Development Goals. So, before we go any further, I want you to hear from me as little as possible, because today's not about me. Today is about these two fantastic young people in the front row who are going to deliver a fantastic workshop. The main thing I want to let you know is that UNESCO works in sport. A lot of people actually don't know that, and hopefully now you realise that. I didn't even know this 4 years ago. UNESCO is the lead agency for sport and physical education within the United Nations. So we are working with governments all around the world to try and enhance inclusive sport practices and policies. We're also making sure that we can try and do fantastic sport development projects across the globe. And one of our big projects at the moment is called Fit for Life. You don't need to know too much more about it other than it's a project that is trying to unite all global sport for development and physical education programs in one neat little package, trying to join the dots. That's based out of headquarters level. At a more regional level around Bangkok, we do the Youth and Sport Task Force. So the Youth and Sport Task Force is going to be spoken a lot about by Margaux and Qinthara, but basically at UNESCO we want to make sure that they have ownership over the Youth and Sport Task Force. So I'm not going to speak any longer because that's not my job. They can speak about themselves, and I'm going to get them on stage now. Welcome Qinthara and Margaux. Give them a round of applause.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Qinthara and I am from Indonesia. I am standing here to explain to you about the Youth Task Force from UNESCO. So, as you can see in the slides here, sports has the power to change the world. If you all agree with the phrases, can we all raise our hand?
Yeah.
I see many hands up. Okay. And we are all here because of the power of sports itself, because you're patient towards sports. And I believe we are standing here from different part of our country to represent our sports itself. And this is me. As I explained, I am Qinthara from Indonesia. And sport has always been my passion since I was small. I like to play football, and as I was in primary class, I have difficult times growing up because I like football. As that time, football is more into a manly sports, not a lot of girls playing the sport itself. I remember one time once I was in the school, I stand beside the pitch, I'm watching the boys playing football, and the ball came to me in the sidelines. I passed the ball, and the boy said that, hey, you're a girl, stop it, don't kick it. Then I need to prove myself to them that I can actually play, and I can actually play with you all. So in PE class, I start to prove myself, because that's the only chance that I got. Then the next day, they started to ask me to play along with them during the recess time. And afterwards, I joined the competition, so I play in the futsal league in the country, in the futsal national league. And we are actually under the same clubs of male and female. It's under the same name. They have the male team and the female team, but then I experienced that we got different facilities than the men team. We got different accommodation, different meals, and even one day, we don't sleep on the bed, we sleep in the carpet, on the carpet. I feel like there's something that we have to do about it. Then I proceed my career as a football coach. One time, the first time I went to the pitch, I met the parents. They asked me that, you're the coach? And I was like, yes. I saw the mimic in her face that, is my boys gonna be coached with the female coach? I saw the mimic in their face that they're questioning about it. So I thought that I really need to prove myself that I'm able to do it so that you can trust me. Afterwards, during the pandemic season, that you don't got to play that much, right? Because it's pandemic. And finally, the mom trusted me and they even called me, can you come to my house to coach the private lesson for the boys because they don't got to move so much? I finally gained my trust by that time. And what I'm saying is that you got to stand for yourself, and regardless of what your gender is, you just got to do what you like to do. And I'm going to pass the mic to Margaux.
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Margaux, and I'm from the Philippines, and I'm currently one of the board members of Youth and Sport Task Force. So, with a show of hands, who here are athletes? Athletes? So, anybody who plays sports? Yes, okay. So, unlike most of you, I'm not your typical athlete. I'm actually just really very interested in playing sports. I enjoy it. I love moving around. I like having fun in general. So you might be wondering how I ended up here. So for me, I started my journey with Sport for Development, or I first encountered Sport for Development when I worked with a foundation in the Philippines using sport, specifically football, luckily because I really like football, to rehabilitate children who were affected by typhoons in the Philippines or marginalized areas. So they don't have access to sports that much, they don't have access to education that much, or even simple opportunities that you get when you are in urban areas or more developed countries and communities. So before that, before I joined the organization, I only thought, sports is for fun. Sports is for leisure, for hobby, for something that you do when you want to, improve your health and well-being. But during my time there, I realized, we use football to educate these children. So sports can actually be used as a tool for change. And you can use sport to influence lives, to impact your communities, to address social issues, and even to empower youth and children who are, what you can say, do not have the proper education. Because for the children that we are working with, as I mentioned, they don't have access to good education. Some of them actually just really went to school because we required them that they have to attend school before they can join our sessions in the organization. So that's how we tried to, use sport in influencing these children. And with my work with the foundation, I started doing communications first, and then I moved on to leading the coaches or managing the local coaches that we have, and guiding them and teaching them on how to actually integrate life skills into sports. Meaning, you do football session, but when you do football session, you don't just do technical skills. You do training or dribbling, but then they have to learn about respect for one another. You have to do gender equality. You have to involve the girls, involve those who do not have who are not skilled enough. So that's how we used sport into using it as a power for transformation in communities and also in the areas that we're working with. So with that one, actually, that's the reason maybe why I was selected as one of the youth representatives for the first fun shop of UNESCO Youth and Sport and the SDGs in Manila in 2017. And there were only 20 of us in Asia Pacific. And then we grew to 60 more members in 2019 when we had it in 2019 in Seoul. And during that time, we thought that, okay, we are already a huge network or a good network of youth leaders working on sports for development. So it's not just football, it was more of we have members from different countries who are working using volleyball, cheerleading, hockey, and frisbee, rugby in developing communities. So we worked with a common goal, and that is empowering youth to create positive change through sports. And that's how we formed YSTF. Next slide. So yeah, we are present in 24 Asia Pacific countries now in 2019. So here are some of our members. So they're all working, doing amazing jobs. Actually, it's just the two of us, but these youth here, like our friends, and yeah, call them really friends from across the world. They're really doing amazing work. So we'll be sharing more about that after. And you can see here that we gathered together in Seoul and also in Manila. So what about the SDGs? So we're discussing about the SDGs today and how to use sport to achieve these goals. So who are aware of the SDGs or the Sustainable Development Goals? Yes? Yes, yes. Okay, that's a good amount of hands. So the Sustainable Development Goals are actually what we use as like a framework for our work. Because actually we're already doing our own, we have our own advocacies in our own organizations, and somehow we saw that our work actually supports and they are aligned with achieving these goals. So we have the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and then we're gonna share with you how we do that in the different sport organizations that our members are working with. So first is my organization. So I'm working for a nonprofit now, and it's more focused on environmental conservation. But as I mentioned before, my work was with Sport for Development organization, using sport to empower the youth in marginalized areas. So what we do as a program is that we integrate life skills into the sessions that we have. And with my work now, we pioneered a program which uses or focuses on environmental conservation, and we do it through play. So usually in school, sometimes academic stuff, children are not very interested because children are more focused on having fun. And what better way to do it than through play and through sport? So that's how we do it. We have activities with them outdoors, and then we teach them how to care for the environment, nature. And it's similar to what we did before in the organization, where we teach other topics such as anti-bullying, respect for your community, your parents, respect for others, and that. So our target is like quality education, climate action, life below water, life on land.
And the next one, this is the organization that I've been doing. It's called Sport Legacy from Indonesia, from Jakarta. So Sport Legacy is actually aimed to engage more participants in sports, especially women, girls, female. And what we do is that we create training for female coaches. So we usually go to the suburbs area, marginalized or a small town, where we feel that they don't really have a facility or opportunity to join the sports, to enjoy the sports. And we reach out through the female coaches because we believe that by reaching out to the coaches, we will get more girls engaged in the football or futsal itself. And then we also create mini tournament events. We usually create in a small town area where the girls don't really have the opportunity to play or even to have a competition in futsal or football. Then we want them to feel it, to participate in it. Then we will have a camp. So we will gather the girls across Indonesia, and we'll create a camp where we will invite speakers and also national team players so that they will have an intimate discussion and to talk, to motivate the girls to do what you want. If you like football or you like futsal, just keep going and just keep enjoying your sports and don't give up. Just some sort of motivation and intimate discussion for the girls itself. And then, as a result, that we have a girl who lives in a very small town, and you believe that you will see more horses than houses in the town. And this girl have been living whole her life in the town. She never see like buildings as we see in Bangkok, maybe different type of cars and foods and people, culture. But then she finally go out from her town and she play for the amateur futsal league. And now she's getting famous and she flew around. Then when she come back, she became the role model of her society. The girls there, and even the boys, they believe that we could go anywhere, we could dream big, even though we live in this town. And there's another story that we have a regular session, futsal regular session, for the marginalized kids. In that area, you will see so many violence. And if you see the kids wearing good clothing, I bet it's not their clothing. They just took it from someone else. But then we try to create sports session, regular training session, because futsal is the sport that they actually like. But then we don't only teach technical session, but we teach them about life skills. And now the youth, like the 17, 18 years old, they're like teaching the younger generation, they're coaching the younger kids now. And surprisingly, even their grades in school, it's got better. They're like, now we have some kids in this year that's gonna go to university for the first time in their area. And they got scholarship because of it. It's because how hard they work. And I believe that by taking these small steps, we can change the society to a better future. And these are some of the organizations that's in the Youth and Task Force. So we have Spike and Surf from the Philippines, where they conduct volleyball activities and providing good and health well-being. And we also have She Kicks from India, where we encourage football participation for girls and create a supportive environment around them. We also have Race to Share from Singapore, where they establish a network of athletes to give back to the community. And we also have Yellow Streets from India, where he creates rugby classes to support the slum area. And we have Grom Nation from the Philippines, where they change free education with the serving course. These are just some of the organization that is in YSTF, but we're more of it. And these are the examples of the activities that we do. So as you can see that, you can see frisbee class, serving class, volleyballs, football, and even disability classes. So I'm saying that through sports, we can change someone's life. Through sports, we can make a social impact. Nevertheless, what kind of sports is it? And I want you all to take a moment to think about it. What does it take to be a good youth leader? I give you some time to think about it. And while you think, we'll have a fun game of ice break. So Margaux will pass you the ball. And what you need to do is that you'll give the ball to your backside without standing up. So it's just like stretching your body. So you'll put the ball up, and then you give it back like that. If you have some space in between, you can just like come forward for a while, and then you go back to your seats.
Yeah, fill in the gaps, please. Move forward to those who are at the back, or else you have to stretch so much longer. Let's go. Come, closer.
If you have some gap, please move forward for a while, and then you can go back to your seats. No worries.
No, you have to pass it to the back.
I'll show you how to play when everyone got a ball. So how to play is that you can sit, you can stand, you can do whatever you want, but you have to move the ball to the back side. For example, can you give example? Yes, just like that. Easy. Move it to the back, move it to the back, move it to the back. And if you are the last person, you give it to your next one. Yes, if you are the last person, give it to your side friends. And then move it to the front, and then go back. Until everyone got a turn to touch the ball. We're just gonna do stretching. Okay, are we ready? Okay, we'll go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Faster, faster, faster!
So the idea here is for you to stretch.
Faster, faster!
Anywhere, stretch. Who hasn't touched the ball? Pass it to someone who hasn't touched the ball.
Faster, faster!
Okay, pass the ball anywhere. Okay, the music
stop.
stopped. Who's holding the ball? Okay, you can stop. Okay, who's holding the ball? Raise.
Who's holding the ball?
Okay, you are our volunteers for today. Did everyone get to touch the ball? Who didn't get to touch the ball? No, everyone did? Okay, so who are the four? Oh, where are the balls? Raise it up so that we can see. So
Okay.
let's see. Let's have.
First,
They
I'll
can
come
answer.
to you. You have the ball, right?
Yeah.
Can you help us to answer the question? What do you think to be a good youth leader?
Okay, what does it take?
Give her a round of applause. Yay.
So what does it take to be a good leader? I think do it regardless of all the circumstances and all the obstacles in life. Do it, and if it's your passion, believe in it, and if you have a dream, follow it. That's a good leader.
Wow, that's really inspirational. Okay, here. Okay, what does it take to be a good youth leader? You can say your name.
You can speak in Thai,
you
no
can
worries.
speak in Thai, and then we can.
There's still your friend who will understand, no worries.
Yes, and they will translate for us. Okay.
Please give a round of applause, please.
ก็การเป็นเยาวชนที่ดีนะครับก็คือการเป็นแบบอย่างของการเล่นกีฬาครับก็คือการสอนรุ่นน้องต่อไปประมาณนี้ครับ
Thank you. Give a round of applause.
We will get your translation later. Yay. Okay, who's next? Who
Maybe
has the ball from this side? Maybe your side. Oh, more people are there. You want to volunteer? Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, please clap for louder.
For the good youth leader is we should have a good role model to other athletes and also be partiality and also will be help out for different sport if they are need help.
Okay, that's good. Please clap for him. You?
I'm Aliona. To be a good youth leader, I think you have to really believe in what you stand for, and that way you can encourage everybody else.
That's great. Thank you. Who else? Who else wants to answer from the ones who are holding the ball? Oh, you want to answer? Yes, of course you want to. We know that. Wait.
A big part of being a good leader is being passionate about what you do and at the same time being willing to learn more about what you do and share that with others. Also being a people's person, being able to relate to your teammates and your friends and everyone around you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Who else? Anyone else? Okay, thank you. Okay, Kins, go for it.
I think we all have to clap for ourselves and for our friends who stand up and speak. Okay, we will give you our thoughts. Thank you for everyone who speaks, and it's great. And these are our thoughts. To be a good youth leader, we have to know ourselves and know what we're passionate about. Do you agree, Margaux?
Yes, and I think we heard some answers which are similar to this one. So it's very important to know first who you are. You know, if you want to be a good youth leader, you have to know who you are, what you're capable of, what you're passionate about, because that's where it starts. You cannot help communities if you cannot even, be sure of who you are first. And also, it shows in your work that you are enjoying what you're doing, you know what you're doing, you love what you're doing. And that's the way to actually inspire the communities you're working with. Next.
Yes, and I believe you all are the youth ambassadors. You are very passionate about what you're doing, and that's why today you're here in Bangkok. And the second one is that?
Know and listen to your communities. So it's not just about you. So for us, of course, we're working with communities. So even if you know yourself, how do you actually show or how do you actually use what you have or your talents to help your communities? So the best way to do that is to listen to your communities, know them. What is the gap that there is in our areas? What needs to be addressed? How can you help them? And it's very important to listen to them because that's where you can build relationship with your community, and also that's how you can gain their trust. And also that's how you can inspire them.
And if you don't listen to them, who'll be able to listen to you, right?
Agree? Yes? Yes.
Do you want to have a leader who is giving bad examples? For example, your teacher giving bad examples. Are you going to follow him? Your coach giving bad examples. Are you going to follow him? Yes, no? Yes?
Yes?
You're going to follow bad people? Okay. Are you going to follow bad people, Margaux?
I might be confused, but
It might put me in jail afterwards.
But no, what we mean about leading by example, of course, is if you want to teach something in your communities, you have to set the example. We also heard that from the answers earlier. And it's the way to gain the trust of the people you're leading. You have to walk your talk. You have to show them that this is possible because my coach or my leader can do it. If you cannot do it or if you cannot show that you can do it, then how will they believe that, why should we do it ourselves if you cannot do it, right? So you have to show your communities that I can do it, it's possible, I'm a good role model. So you always have to keep that in mind. Next.
And please, it has to be sustainable. It's easy to create, but it's difficult to manage.
Yeah, so for sustainability, this is one of the things that we are actually pushing for youth development using sports. So the thing is, we are already youth leaders, but when we have these organizations, how does it continue? How does our advocacies push on for more and more generations to come, let's say, or to expand in different communities? The goal for us is actually to train the children that we are, or the groups that we're working with, to become leaders themselves, because that's the way to expand the mission of your organization. So remember that we are not just leading children, we are leading future leaders also. So it's very important to have that in mind.
And the most importantly is
have fun. So in our work, it's very important to have fun. Who likes having fun? Yes.
not everybody like having fun.
Oh, wow. So for us, having fun is very important, especially when working with youth and children, because that's the way to make them feel good. You do what you feel good about, right? Who likes being sad when who learns when they're actually really sad about doing things, right? It's better to show or teach the communities when they're having fun, and that's actually the way to drive them to join your activities if they enjoy what they're doing. So it's good to work hard, but it's also good to have fun while doing it. Right, Kins?
Of course, having fun is must.
Yeah.
And now, it's enough from our side. Now it's your turn. So we will divide you into groups. You can find your own groups, find your new friends, find your new network, and we will be distributing papers here. So you can draw or write within your groups. There will be 10 people in each group. So maybe first and second row together, third and fourth row together. And then
we can have one group here,
yes,
another group here, and another group there, and then can we all come to the front? Actually, you can fit in front, right? Everyone, please come to the front, and groups of 10. 10. Make friends. This is your time to make friends. Let's go.
Ask their name.
Yes. Group of 10. Group of 10.
Don't forget, ask their name.
Okay, everyone settled. Please come join to the front. To the groups in front, please welcome or make space for the ones who are not yet seated.
Okay, now let me explain what you gotta do and then you can suit yourself where you wanna be. So, we have 2 questions here, as you can see. The first question is, what are the qualities a good youth sport leader should have? And the second question is, how do you see yourself addressing SDGs issues using sports? So, as a group, you can draw, write in any language you want, and then answer one of these questions. You don't have to answer 2 questions, but you only need to answer 1 question. You work as a group and discuss. You can write, draw in any language you want, and I'll give you 10 minutes. So we'll finish at 2:48. We'll finish at 2:48, okay? Enjoy.
Get to know each other also while doing this. It's good to share your thoughts. Everyone has to contribute something. It's a team effort. You know, as team players, we all have to play a role.
There is no right or wrong answers.
Yes.
It's just a discussion. So we have until 2:48, okay? 2:48, we're done.
Yes. Okay, I can see some groups starting already. That's great. I can see very interesting answers right here.
You can draw, write, anything.
Yeah, it's free.
In any
free for
language.
all.
In any language. We understand every language. No, just
Can
kidding.
explain it if ever.
Margaux, I saw cool drawing here.
I know. I'm so happy to see colorful papers.
And I see different languages.
Yes, we need to learn how to read Thai now.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, everybody, hands up.
Hands up, yay! Hands up. Hands up, hands up. Okay, very good to all those who wrote. Hands up, hands up.
Nobody's writing anymore. Hands up.
Everyone hands up. Up, up. Put your hands up. Everyone up. Okay, it's not just to show that you're finished, but we have to stretch a little bit. Hands up, hands up. Everyone, hands up. Okay, everyone, hands up. Okay, how do we say hands up? Hands up. Hands up. All right, so everyone's finished. So now we're going to ask for the ball.
So we'll be throwing ball, and please try to catch it. Ready?
Ready?
Try to catch the ball.
Ready?
Margaux will throw the first ball.
Ready?
Okay, I will throw the second ball. Where should I throw?
There.
Ready? Okay. So,
One more. Yeah, it's okay. To those who want to actually receive the ball, raise your hand.
catch the ball. Watch for your head. Watch for your head.
Who
Catch the ball.
wants? Oh, there. I see your hands over there.
Can you throw
Yes?
that far?
Okay, great. Okay, so to those who received balls, so we would really want to hear everyone's sharing, but let's try to listen to the first groups first.
So, the one who received the ball is the one who gonna share to us. Okay, so this is the first group. Can you all please stand up?
Hold your artwork.
Hold your artwork.
And maybe they should come up so that they can see. All right.
I think.
Can you see their work? Actually, maybe you should come up to the stage.
Yes.
Really quickly. Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
We're Okay. Okay, and the other group. Oh, and the other group that received the ball, you can stand here already. On standby, please.
Everybody, please clap hand for the one in front.
Yay. Okay, we will give you 2 minutes, okay? Because we need to listen to the other groups as well. So let's see. Show your beautiful artwork first to everyone. Woohoo.
You can speak in any language you want for 2 minutes.
Okay, let's hear first. Which one did you answer?
So we answered the first question.
Show them your work. Look, everyone wants to see. Okay, go. Okay, show. Okay, there.
Yeah, so we wrote 10 main points that we think are important qualities of a good youth leader. Okay, let me just say them out. Good communication. Number 2, good moral values or someone who is disciplined. Number 3, having a positive attitude. Number 4 is understanding other workmates. Number 5 is being a good role model, being inspirational, having good social etiquette, being punctual, understanding world problems, and the last one that we wrote is being passionate about sport.
Okay, let's clap for them. Anyone else in the group who wants to speak? Anyone else who wants to speak?
We also drew some pictures.
Okay.
As you can see, of people holding hands and the earth. We didn't have a lot of time, but I think we did the best that we could with the time we had. So.
Wow, okay,
yeah.
that's
Try to fill
great.
up the
So they
space.
also answered number 2, actually. Thank you very much. Okay, where's the next group?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Next. Please come to the stage. Okay, who's going to? Okay, who? Oh, you can hold your artwork so that you can have a group photo with the photographers. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, let's hear from your group.
Yes, for my group is we write discipline, respectful, help the community, time management, responsibility, teamwork, role model, take opportunity and protect.
Provide opportunities to the team, and listen to others is also kind. And also we drew a Superman logo.
Oh yeah.
Because we think that every leader is a Superman or a Superwoman.
Yeah.
And I would pass the mic to others to share.
Sure.
You want to share for yours?
You can speak in Thai.
You can speak in Thai.
It's okay.
ผู้นำที่ดีนะครับ ต้องเป็นแบบอย่างให้กับน้องๆและเยาวชนไม่ยุ่งเกี่ยวกับยาเสพติดและการพนันนะครับ
Okay, that's great. Well, let's clap for that group. And then the last group to share. Oh, I really wish we could listen to everyone, but let's listen to this group. Faster, faster, faster.
Everybody
faster,
clap
faster.
hands for them.
Let's go, let's go.
Hi.
Do you want to?
Our group think about the good leader youth is always think positive and always support people around you. Have discipline and be confident and prove to other people that you can do it. And
Are we good? How is it?
เชื่อมั่นในศักยภาพของทุกๆคนค่ะ ไม่ดูถูกคนอื่นค่ะแค่นี้แหละค่ะ
Okay, thank you very much. Let's clap for
Thank you so
them.
much.
Okay, this group will speak. Okay.
You have less than 1 minute.
All right, that's enough. Okay, so here we have Bob. All right, Bob is representing all of our thoughts in different languages. So we have here respectful.
Bob is also reliable.
بارع واهتمام ومهارات تواصل اجتماعي.
In Arabic here it's written ihtimam or care. So a good leader should have some care.
As you can see here, Bob has a huge brain, but he also has a big heart. So you should take after Bob.
Bob is also fun. Like in Thai, we call it Sanook.
Bob is also passionate about what he does.
And a sport leader needs to be inspiration for everyone.
And as you can see, Bob is also respectful.
So you can see Bob is broke, he has no money, that's why empty pockets. He has big brain, but nobody cares. He can't make money. So yeah, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Everyone got to speak. Oh, and the last group. Hurry, hurry. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, go, go.
Sorry. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Okay. I request speak Thai, okay? Okay. Everybody can listen Thai? Okay.
เขาเห็นใช่ไหม
Okay.
อันนี้คือเราจะเริ่มต้นที่นักกีฬาที่ดี เราจะเริ่มต้นด้วย เราต้องมีใจรักในการรักกีฬา ข้อแรกข้อนี้เป็นข้อสำคัญนะ ทุกอย่างถ้าเราทำอะไรออกไป ถ้าเรารักแล้วอ่ะ เรารู้สึกว่ายังไงเราก็ต้องทำเนาะ แล้วเราข้อที่สองตามมาเลย เราก็จะมีวินัยที่ดีต่อไปด้วย ต่อจากวินัยที่ดีเลย เราต้องมีทักษะ แล้วก็เชี่ยวชาญในด้านกีฬา แล้วต่อจากนั้นเราต้องมีน้ำจิ้มไก่ ไม่ใช่นะ มีน้ำใจเนาะ เราต้องมีน้ำใจนักกีฬากันด้วยนะของเราก็กลุ่มเราก็จะประมาณนี้นะคะ รู้สึกว่าคาดหวังกันมากนะทุกคน คาดหวังกันใช่ไหม
Okay, so I have important leader have I think one first yeah thank you first have two give three lovely everybody thank you.
Thank you guys. I wish I understand everything.
Yeah,
It
me
was
too.
funny, right?
Yeah,
So we have the last group, Margaux.
Oh, that is very entertaining. I will get the translation later.
Hello everyone.
ก็สวัสดีนะครับทุกคน พูดอังกฤษไม่ค่อยเป็นขอพูดไทยแล้วกันเนาะ ก็นะครับกลุ่มของผมนะครับที่เลือกมาก็จะเป็นประมาณนี้ครับ ก็การเป็นผู้นำที่ดีนะครับ จะต้องเป็นผู้นำที่สามารถควบคุมทุกคนได้ แล้วก็สามารถที่จะแก้ไขดูแลต่างๆในองค์กรได้นะครับผมอย่างเช่นนะครับคำแรกครับ
listen รับฟังนะครับการรับฟังนะครับก็คือ 1. การรับฟังจะต้องมีคนทุกคนนะครับภายในกลุ่มเช่นถ้าเราทำงานเป็นทีมยกตัวอย่างเป็นนักกีฬานะครับฟุตบอลจะต้องมีเขาเรียกว่าผู้นำหนึ่งคนก็คือหัวหน้าทีมเพราะฉะนั้นทุกคนจะต้องรับฟังกันนะครับไปในกลุ่มหัวข้อต่อไปครับ
ขอแทรกได้นะครับภาษาไทยภาษากลางอาจจะดูง่ายไปนะครับผมขอภาษาเหนือครับมีคนเหนือไหมครับ
จะอู้เหนือครับจะอู้เหนือ
จะอู้เหนือให้ฟังนะครับวันนี้คำต่อไปครับเข้าใจโว้ยๆนะเนาะเวลาน้อยครับ
มีสมาร์ทโกนะครับมีเป้าหมายที่ชัดเจนนะครับแน่วแน่
โอเคครับ ต่อไปเลยครับ
ต่อไปนะครับเหนือไปแล้วนิดนึงขอเปลี่ยนเป็นใต้ครับผมใต้ครับขอคนใต้ครับ แหล่งใต้นิดนึงได้นิดหน่อยอันไหนก็ได้อันไหนก็ได้ไอ้เนี่ย
list by example ครับคือการเป็นผู้นำที่ดีครับ การเป็นผู้นำที่ดีครับต้องเป็นแบบอย่างไงกับคนรุ่นหลังไงกับแบบ
ใช่
กับ
ใช่ครับ
เพื่อนที่ดีครับ
And then have a well growth mindset and good communicate in like we who will be the leader should have like all about this topic that I show before ภาษาไทยภาษาอังกฤษพอแล้ว
มีอีสานนะครับแต่หมดแล้วครับหมดแล้ว
โอเคครับ
บ๊ายบาย
thank you
Thank you to the last group. Thank you. Yeah.
So I guess give a big round of applause for every one of us.
Everyone say here?
Yeah. And we want to take a quick selfie with everyone. So can you just come to the stage? Closer to the stage. We'll take a selfie with everyone. Let's go.
To end this, workshop, of course, we want to remember everyone who attended our session, and of course, we want to share with you who you met here. So, everyone, let's take a selfie. Please stay here to the front. Everyone, come. Okay. Well, can we do this?
One.
Wait. I gotta do. Oh, goodness. Here? Oh, can we do this? Okay.
1, 2, 3, smile.
1 more.
1, 2, 3, smile.
Yay! Okay, thank you. And if you're interested in any of our work with youth and sport, you can scan and register in the QR code right here. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Please follow us also
at Youth and Sport in Instagram. Thank you.
That's it from us. Thank you so much. Kapun kap. Bye-bye.
United Through Sport is proud to have UNESCO and the Youth Task Force for this event. We would like to thank you for your passion to inspire the next generation to be active through sport and enabling the sustainable development goals to really be attainable.